Hey everybody, welcome back to Evolve Connect. It's Mike here, coming at you with about 8 to 9 minutes in our next segment here, where we're trying to get everybody moving and energized. Everybody's been asking, I feel sluggish, I feel slow, I feel tired, I feel weak. What can I do? Hey, keep moving, keep moving. 1 minute more every day. It's minute by minute, day by day in this sequence, okay? Don't sit for too long, don't stay in one place for too long. If you're sitting in one place for 90 minutes, get up and move. We've got everywhere from 1 minute to 30-minute segments coming at you. You can build on whatever time you have, okay? All right, today we're gonna start with some smaller movements that I'm then gonna sequence into making each movement harder. So if you can do the first one, try the second one. If you can do the second one, try the third one. If at some point you feel like you're straining or stressing, just stay where you are and I'll move on past that, okay? All right, first of all, we're just going to start with some neck range of motion here. That's easy stuff. Just go easy on the cervical spine. You might feel some adjustments in your neck or in your shoulders as you do this. Little pops, little cracks, nothing wrong with that. Make sure you're breathing. Your exercises and your stretches don't work unless you're breathing. If you feel like you're holding your breath or you're stressing, you need to breathe and relax. I'm going to hold each one of these for about 8 or 10 seconds, just going back and forth. At the same time here, I'm also going to make the down arm heavy. This is going to be my right arm right now. I'm going to reach down so I feel that in my upper trap and down my neck. Only do it as much as you can stand. I'm putting pretty good stress downward right now as I tug over with my left arm over my head. And do the same thing one more time over here, making my left arm heavy. All right, now we're just going to turn left and right. I'm going to take a little overpressure on my chin. I'm going to look over my left shoulder as far as I can go and look over my right shoulder as far as I can go. We're going to do that twice on each side. Again, if you feel a couple little pops or cracks, you might get an adjustment. That's good stuff. If you feel pain, stop doing what you're doing. All right. Now I'm going to do a little diagonal. So I'm actually going to look from my upper right down to my bottom left. I'm going to look down towards my left toe down here on the floor. Then I'm going to look down towards my right toe down here on the floor. Same thing, left and right. Last one here for the neck. We're going to follow our collar. Everybody's got a collar on their t-shirt. Okay. We're going to make a little circle. I'm going to start on my right shoulder. Come down along my collarbone, and again, look up over my left shoulder. Hold it for a couple seconds, down along my collar, and looking back over my right shoulder as far as I can go comfortably. Back along my collar. I'm just doing it twice in each direction, couple seconds, and down to the right. Still breathing while I'm moving. All right, so your neck and your upper shoulder should feel pretty good right now. All right, we're gonna go triceps overhead. We're just gonna hold this one for about 10 seconds. I'm pulling with my left arm and my right elbow up over, like I'm trying to pull up and over the top of my head. I'm gonna feel this in the back of your arm and down your side a little bit. You can even do a little side bend. If I lean to my left, I get that right side. Feels good, feels good. I'm trying to feel some little opening down my thoracic spine, middle of my back, kind of behind my chest, okay? I'm gonna lift up over my tricep. Again, do a little lean. If the lean doesn't feel good to you, just pull up on the arm. That's fine. This is the start of it, up with the elbow. Then you got that side bend. I love this stretch because it goes right across the middle of my back. One more quick one on the right. Whoop, mixing myself up here. That one feels pretty good, letting go well. Muscles are warming up a little bit. Another one on my left. All right, cross stretch. We're going to kind of alternate with this one. Basically, I'm just going to reach and reach and reach. Just do it about 10 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got a little rotation now. We're starting to feel it in the lower back a bit. 9, and one more, 10. Now I feel that coming across my lumbar spine, across the top of my hips a little bit, okay? Speaking of that area, we're going to hit that area right now. We're going to do some alternating knee lifts, okay? A couple different ways we can do this. We can start with just a march. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. What I like to do is do a little pull up, get a little more stretch in that back. 2, 3. Back up here a little bit for you. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oop, lost that one. It's all right. If you fall over, just start back over. 9 and 10. All right, I'm going to catch my breath here for a second. If that one was a little tough for you, if you had to stop in the middle, you can always put something next to you. There's nothing wrong with having something to touch, countertop, back of a chair, and then I can just hold one leg up. I don't even have to march. Try and get that lower back, that lower back. We're always keeping our neutral spine when we do any of this. Ears over shoulders, over hips, right? Curving my back, tummy tucked in tight. But I want those strong hip movements and leg movements. Okay? If you need to touch something and hold on to something while you're doing that, perfectly fine. All right, we're going to open up the chest and shoulders here. This is called a PNF movement. Don't worry about the name. What we're doing is moving through different planes with our shoulder segments, so we cover all the muscles of the upper arm and shoulder. So we're going to open up, stretch back, and back to the center. Let's do that 3 times. Open up, stretch back. Notice I'm opening my palms upward. They start downward, and they externally rotate and open upward. When I stretch straight back, that's where I want to be, with the palms up, not still down. Okay? So we're going to add a squat to that. Nice wide squat. Strong stance. I'm going to go down in the middle, hands to the floor. I'm going to come up and again open up the chest. My palms are facing the ceiling. My hitchhiker thumbs are pointed back. Do it from the side. The squat. Palms up, and I'm going to reach straight back. Hitchhiker thumbs are pointed back. Okay? One more time. Down. And hitchhiker thumbs going back. Okay? Cool. All right. So we're going to do a wide overhead alternating reach now, pressing straight up overhead. Pressing straight up overhead. Arms and elbows are going to go out. Pressing straight up overhead. Pressing straight up overhead. Nothing special here, just reaching to the ceiling. Pressing straight up overhead. Pressing straight up overhead. Good. Now we're going to come in the center. We're going to go straight up, over each shoulder, straight up, over each shoulder, straight up, and straight up. Good. Straight up. Now I'm going to come up on my toes, straight up, and straight up, straight up, and straight up. 2 more times. Good. And good. Good. And good. All right, everybody. Hope your chunk and your neck and your sides and your arms are feeling good now. Got some blood moving, got some oxygen flowing through. Take a little break, get some water, eat a good snack, and we'll see you tomorrow with about 9 minutes of movement. Thanks for checking us out on Evolve Connect. We'll see you next time.